Podcast Mosh, the greatest podcast in all the world, brought to you by Lich King, the greatest thrash metal band in history.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hi.
I don't believe you.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh!
Joe, you need to start the podcast every week because last week was great. Oh, my mouth's full of food. Oh.
What? I didn't listen to last week's, or I mean last month's, or whatever that was.
We started the podcast off with you with a mouthful of food.
Oh, good. I'm getting makeup all over this mic now.
Yeah.
My mustache is penciled in, so.
Is this the first time we've all been in the same room?
No,
last week.
Last
okay,
week.
that's right.
How did you miss?
I'm here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you were. Then you were like, I'm leaving because this is stupid.
I'm here. I'm leaving because I have an infant.
Grabbing my kid and going.
like a lead balloon.
Babies are dumb.
I'm not going to do that anymore. So what are we talking about today, guys?
First things first, let's talk about how we're finally on iTunes.
Yay!
Aren't you excited?
Premier iTunes podcast.
It's the best iTunes podcast
Of
ever.
all time.
I actually have that written in the description.
Yeah, I saw that. It was good.
I think it's something like that. It's like the best podcast in the history of all podcasts.
So we want to be accurate.
Better than Fatality.
What?
They're like all about
They have
the
a
podcast.
they have a podcast.
Where was
Maybe
the
that
cricket?
Yeah, they're 10
Yeah.
times. Fatality's 10
jokes.
I
10 times
downloaded
funnier than we are.
They are. They do have a really good podcast.
I subscribe to all of them.
I downloaded a Soundboard app. That's what Joe's talking about. And I can't find crickets now because there's too many selections. How about a horse?
Whoa! Nice shooting, Tex.
Careful. It's doing things.
Is Fatalities podcast actually on iTunes?
Yeah, they had the Backseat Levon cast, which was on iTunes. But
Spencer's
most of them are
awesome.
hosted online. Spencer did a really awesome one that I liked, which was the Sunday Spencer Levon Hangover podcast. And he just kind of talks you through your hangover for a while. it's really...
Oh my god.
No. Why?
This would be more functional and less annoying if there weren't such long sounds.
This
If they
is
were
why
just
Tom
quick little
can't have a
snaps,
smartphone.
this would be worth it.
We're turning into like shock jock douche radio.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody and somebody else in the morning. This
Morning.
sounds called loud eating. Wasn't that cool? No, stop.
I liked your community reference.
need-
All right.
It sucks.
Actually, that was Parks and Rec.
Oh, well, you know.
Brian started it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I run the douche.
I run the
In
douche.
Weird thing about free apps on your phone, they're not always the greatest.
All right, there's a surprise.
Huh.
Yeah.
Every time I spend money on an app, I regret it. It's not...
Every time?
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't
I don't know,
found much that was worthy.
Give me a good pay app.
Same thing with
I
prostitutes.
paid.
Angry Birds, 99 cents. Booyah.
I got tired of that.
Yeah, you're tired of
Fair
that.
enough.
Are you talking about, I actually paid like the 99 cents for the Words with Friends so I could just stop because I played it so much that I wanted to not deal with the ads.
Scrabble's better.
Shut up.
Shut up, Tom.
It's true.
No.
It's the same
It's more
thing.
expensive, but it's better. It is the same thing, but in Scrabble you can... Well, it doesn't work on the phone, but you can type it out on a computer.
No. It doesn't.
That's
no.
something I don't like about Words with Friends.
I actually prefer Words with Friends.
Of course you do. You're Brian.
No,
you
but-
prefer Pepsi over Coke.
I do because
That's
it's better.
better. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right, Ron Burgundy.
Ron Burgundy.
You tell him.
You're Joe.
by
You
the
eat
way,
I
everything.
endorse Pepsi. Oh, well, that's what doesn't. I don't eat Coke. That's for sure.
We have a Halloween themed show tonight in Brattleboro, Vermont, and Joe is resplendent as
Ron
Burgundy.
Burgundy.
He's
It's gonna be shitty.
It's gonna be shitty.
It's gonna be shitty.
Pretty good. He's got a nice
I don't know
watch
if you
on.
know who I
Hold on,
am.
my phone's going blurp.
He
turn it down.
Joe refused to tell us what was going on. All I know,
Yep.
he texted me earlier and said like, "I'm going to be late to practice, but it's going to be totally worth it. So just deal with it."
Yeah, my facial hair's gone. I
And
just
he-
have a mustache.
And he walks into the door as a perfect Ron Burgundy.
Dude, Salvation Army all the way.
I do not
Right.
have a costume. I was thinking of finding a sweater and just going as like a hipster douchebag, but because I got the beard for it.
You
Sure.
Just grab the wig and do something with that.
Yeah, your wig from
I don't
last
know,
year.
Just wear a wig.
Yeah.
That's a costume.
I don't know.
Wear the thong and a wig.
I feel like anything you do at this point is just going to be hacked in, and no one's going to care.
Yeah, I don't really care.
But at least
either.
he'll be wearing a thong on stage.
There you
There's
go.
going to be hundreds of people there tonight. Don't make a bad impression.
Yeah.
Seriously, Rob.
Hundreds.
We're gonna look like chumps.
Yeah.
Chumps.
Chumps.
like a chump. Hey. I did that just to get a reaction from Tom.
Seriously, is that a Salvation Army blazer?
This one was actually from Goodwill, but it's Salvation Army. Yeah, like
It's very nice.
You know, the thing that caught my eye was the inside of this thing.
Oh, wow.
I'm like a fucking peacock over here. This is great.
Wow,
Aren't you-
Yeah.
Wow.
See, if you get into an altercation with a stronger male,
Whoa.
you can
I'm like the
open your
dinosaur
jacket,
from Jurassic Park. It's
Yeah.
just
which is Dilophosaurus, people.
For all you
Dilophosaurus.
podcast listeners, wasn't that a
Falafel-saurus?
great thing you just saw happen
yeah.
there?
Well, we'll post a picture of my jacket on Facebook.
Falafel-saurus.
Dilophosaurus.
I need to figure out how to do like some podcasts have like a series of links that go like if you listen on your
Yeah.
phone, it'll link you to certain things and stuff. And I need to figure out how to do that. I have no idea how to do that.
It wouldn't really be worth it for us.
It might be if we're talking about a music video
would
or
like
about Joe's jacket. We can post
Yeah.
a link to the
Yeah.
picture of Joe's jacket.
I mean, that would be pretty awesome.
Brian will figure it out in like 15 minutes.
No,
He's a
dude,
genius.
it took me long enough to figure out all the podcast XML RSS feed stuff. That took me a while to do.
I have no idea.
Brian's
what
going
any
to
of
make a
that
tutorial
means.
video.
It's basically just a bunch of code that you do to tell. It basically people subscribe to the RSS feed. The XML file gives you the descriptions of everything. Like
Yeah.
fuck off.
It's very, very technical.
You
kind of
lost me at the.
What kind of balloon is this going down as, Rob?
This is probably a little heavier than lead, maybe cobalt.
Tungsten.
Tungsten.
Why not?
Going down like a tungsten balloon.
Anyway, basically the file just points at the different audio files and tells you the descriptions, and it's just code. Whatever. It's
Sweet.
yeah.
Sick, Brian.
Yeah. it was super cool, man. No. It was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
What other cool things are happening?
I mean, can we
Next week.
Can we? Oh,
Next
yeah,
week.
There's
Great.
that.
How about that?
Probably be this week when by the time you guys are hearing this.
I'm gonna try to get this shit up as soon as possible. Like
Yeah, okay. We are playing with drum roll, please, people.
I'm not drum roll.
Revocation.
You don't have a drum roll sound?
I'm sure I do, but I turned it off.
Yeah. We got
Wait a-
revocation.
Okay.
We got was it diamond plate?
Correct.
Diamond plate.
3 inches of blood.
That's a lot of blood.
That's a lot of blood. And Death Angel.
Did you say Battlecross?
You missed that.
And Battlecross. Sorry, guys.
Damn it.
Now we gotta do that all over again.
Applesauce.
What kind of balloon?
I'm just saying
Just-
shit.
just
He
saying-
was like diamond plate, and I was never mind. I'm not going to describe what I just did because I just did it.
Yeah, we're very excited. At least I am about the show because some of our friends are going to be there, and I really want to see Revocation play again because they're fucking awesome.
David Davidson.
Yeah, David Davidson is my man crush.
Can we all talk like this?
Can we like make Conrad some eggs or something and bring it to the show?
I was
Yeah.
gonna try to figure that out. Like I was
Get
gonna
a hanger.
He
I
said he was going to make me eggs, but I'm sure it was just a kindness.
every time we've stayed at Diamond Plate's place in Chicago, Conrad's mom has made us the most awesome breakfast.
Yeah.
You get there at like 2 a.m. and there's a buffet of food waiting for you by where you're going to be sleeping, and then you wake up and there's a buffet of breakfast, followed
that's
by
wonderful.
like a post-breakfast snack, followed
Second
by
breakfast.
pre-lunch and then lunch. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's constantly food.
Conrad's
The first time
family
we
was
Shout out to
incredible.
the Coupiacs.
Yes.
Conrad's dad offered me a beer at like 9 a.m. It's pretty nice of him.
I didn't meet his dad. He wasn't there when I was there.
That's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Cool dude.
The first time we went, his mom put out like bowls of, like, you know, you expect like somebody's gonna put out a little bowl of chips or something. Like, okay, cool. And she starts putting things out, and you realize that more and more bowls are appearing in front of you. And then there's like varieties of different kinds of things. Like she put out a bowl of cherries, then she put out a bowl of another variety of cherries. So 2 different kinds, then 3 different kinds of salsa, I believe, including melon salsa.
It's like that scene in Hook where
Yes.
they're imagining the
Oh yeah.
Bangarang, good call. That's it. And then after all that was eaten, the pizza came like 20 minutes later.
Yep.
Yeah, so we never really finished like that original thought anyways. But yeah, we're playing Saturday.
Oh yeah.
We're playing Saturday, November 2nd at the Middle East Downstairs with Death Angel, Revocation, Battlecross, 3 Inches of Blood, Diamond Plate, and the best band of all, Lich King.
Say, do you need tickets? Because we're selling them.
We're
At our
selling
web
a
store. Go
shitload
find
at a shitload of tickets at a very, very quick rate. Yeah,
They're
that's
selling
totally
like
happening.
hotcakes, people.
Yeah, we'll be sold out in a fortnight.
We don't have
After the
week
show.
after the show.
We don't have to sell tickets or anything. We just like doing it.
Yeah,
Two
out of the
shakes and a
goodness of
lamb's
our
tail.
heart. So therefore, you should buy them from us because we are good people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
We offered to, and they were like, "Oh, you don't have to bother with that." And we were like, "No, please."
We
Let us.
insist.
We insist. Let us sell these for you. And we're
Seriously
vendors.
though, just like to thank Lance for giving us an opportunity to get on the show.
Yeah,
It's,
You should be thanking us.
Lance is a solid. Lance is a solid dude.
very solid dude.
You know, he went up and like he's like, I've gotten bands like making crazy offers for like draw, but he still put us up
Yep.
Yep.
because he is a gent.
So,
He's a very good
in
man.
short, don't make us look like chumps, people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Buy tickets.
you jerks. Dead Space.
Dead Space.
This is all-
Let's talk about Dead Space.
I get all the merch emails. I think everyone else gets the merch emails too about people complaining about how late their merch is and so on. But sometimes, occasionally, someone will send me like the original message that they got from the mailing program, and I forgot that in there we had put like this little header, and it says like, "Congratulations, you bought some Lich King merch. You now don't suck," or something like that, or something like that. It was, and I didn't realize that we were berating them even when they bought merch from us. It was great. I saw that. I was like, oh. That's why they're all frustrated that their merch is late.
You don't suck, and now you gotta wait a few more weeks.
Yeah, just let's wait a few more weeks or months or years. No, seriously, one person's merch like got like lost.
Yeah,
and
the
they've been waiting
one-
for 4 months.
That was-
and
is
I
that-
mean, that's not necessarily their fault, but I'm going to send them more stuff with certified mail and stuff.
Yeah. Is that the one from Spain or
Yeah, Mexico.
Mexico? Actually,
Same
Spain.
thing.
Yeah, Mexico.
Same place.
Oh,
They all speak Mexican. Just kidding.
Whoa. Getting
cut that out.
dangerously close to racism in here.
Well, yeah,
Ho hum.
yeah, but merch shipment problems happen quite often. As of
Yeah, lately.
it's been weird. Like we sent out maybe like 4 packages that all got lost like at the same time.
Yes.
Something got fucked up because the United States Postal Service.
They just lost a box in the Atlantic. They didn't
Yeah.
think to tell us.
Just fell over.
No, whenever something goes international, it leaves from like Jamaica, New York, and after that, there was like, yeah, it just leaves from Jamaica, and that's all we know. I'm like, well, that's it. That's all you got.
Yeah, I'm on.
The tracking actually said like checked in here and then
Nothing.
Like it just disappeared. It said for shipping method it said none.
We got a lot of Lich King fans in Jamaica, New York. They're stealing our shit.
There you go.
That's what's happening.
Hooligans.
Selling it on the black market.
Any other Lich news we can expose? Even prospects in the works.
We might be doing something next year.
Yes. A couple of some things.
A couple of somethings. One is a more definite something, and that's sometime in the spring with
that's
somebody else.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's all I'm going to say for right now because I'm not authorized to speak on behalf of anybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? Thanks.
We're touring with What? No, I'm cutting that, obviously.
If you just missed that, Brian cut out that he said we're just touring with.
If you just missed that, Tom said that, Brian said that we were just touring with.
Brian, you just ruined everything.
You should just leave it.
I suck.
Have fun editing, Brian.
That's fun. I'll edit the fuck out of everything.
Yeah.
Fuck the fuck out of her.
Yeah, so we might be doing some stuff next year. That's all we can say right now because we're still working on it.
Yeah. Stuff might be happening next year where we're not selling tickets.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Dead Space.
Let's do this. Let's talk like this. Space. Do you like it when I talk in your ear?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I'm gonna stick a clock.
That's worse than the
Quality radio here.
Quality.
Quality.
Tom, that's where you're supposed to play some of your iPad shit.
Keep that.
All right.
Keep
No,
that
no,
thing
don't
handy.
let him.
I thought it was annoying.
Don't
but
encourage
I'll go
him.
back in.
No, we'll do it
Me?
ironically.
That's why I got it. But you know,
Whoa!
this one's this. Oh wait.
You
Well, let me
the
close this ad for Candy Crush Saga.
best game ever.
This one's entitled Epic Fail. I wonder what's happening.
Oh my
Watch
god.
out. This one's called Hell Yeah. Hell Yeah! Oh my god, that's amazing.
That sounded kind of like Quake, the epic fail one.
Probably.
Headshot.
Wow.
That was timely.
Holy
I had
shit.
it right there.
That was impressive. Tom, you're getting good at this whole. Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Well, good morning, guys.
No, not the cow.
Don't remind me.
Let's do theater of the mind.
I was up at
Hey,
fucking...
is there a fox sound? Just kidding. I was bad joke.
Is there a fox
That's
sound?
me
Yeah,
shooting you with a laser. No, we're not.
Yeah, we just did that. Did you see
We're
the
not
Massachusetts
referencing
one?
this.
yes, the
Yeah.
Massachusetts one is also stupid.
Yeah.
I thought that was really weak because there's a lot you can do to make fun of us.
But they
But
didn't
that was-
pick on any of the things that were actually.
Everything they do is weak.
I think the whole point was just to pick a random state and not actually talk about the state at all. Like they
What are
just
we
they
even
could have
talking
picked.
about?
It's a stupid
Rob.
band that everybody's talking about right now and
Hello.
pretending are
This-
worthwhile.
The band that did the Fox song.
Oh,
It's the Fox song. You got to listen to it. It's
hilarious.
Listen to this. They got a new song. It's about Massachusetts. Go to hell. Die.
Yeah.
That's what I say with a clown horn. Wait, I missed it. There we go.
you gotta keep that one handy.
Female scream.
With reverb.
I wish you guys could be in the studio
In
here.
the
Brian's
cathedral.
dad just kind of walked in,
Looked at us and then
shook
walked
his head
out.
and just walked away.
Okay.
This one's called P.
So after
Okay.
shaving my beard, it's been about 2 years since I shaved it, and I realized I have a double chin. The chinning works much more. Better than it did before.
Whoa! I just realized you did actually shave. Oh,
Oh, you didn't
wow.
realize my beard was gone
What do you
this
think?
whole
He has a
time?
bald cap?
No,
on his
I
face?
don't know. I just okay. You came in as Ron Burgundy, and I just
Yep.
kind of ignored the fact that you actually had to shave your beard
Yeah.
to do this.
Yep.
That's going above and
That's some
beyond,
commitment,
Joe.
Joe.
I've always wanted that.
Always.
You want an
Shot
air
clock,
horn for
foghorn.
no reason?
I'm gonna do this at the show tonight.
No.
I'm gonna do this into the mic.
No, that's not.
Right where at combat mosh, like in the beginning. we stop.
Dun 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 dun.
That's about right.
You know, I really need to get one of those the roll in like
Trigger pad
trigger
things?
pads.
Yeah.
One for intro, two for Ed 209 stuff,
Sound
and
clips.
three so I can make baby noises when you're supposed to yell combat mosh.
Sound
Yeah.
clips.
Yeah.
Is there like a hey you guys in there? Because that'd be great. For you.
Not
You
that
know
I've
before?
seen.
That was pretty
Is
fun.
that from that movie where the little people live in the walls?
Which
Yes.
leads us into our next segment.
Yay!
Hey.
My favorite segment of
Fuck you
all.
off.
Brian explains movies he hasn't seen.
This is going to be especially good because I'm on very little sleep right now.
I didn't see that coming.
I woke up at like 5:30 this morning and had to go do a sound gig. So I'm just like, I'm not really with it. So this could be good.
Brian woke up when he goes to sleep.
Yep. Pretty much.
So I've made a list of movies that Brian most likely hasn't seen. I'm pulling it up,
Oh,
and I'm going to be delighted.
Should we limit this to like a few?
No, I
Or
think
just go with it until
Go with it
beat
until
that
it gets
horse to the-
old.
okay.
All right.
The Thing.
I want to say the Thing is like a big green slime monster, and
Go on.
it's probably a typical like B horror movie where the Thing like starts terrorizing a town, and then people have to like try to figure out what stops the Thing from growing and taking over the town, and they figure out that at the end it's like they have to pour milk on it to kill it.
That's it.
You got it. You nailed
Wow.
it.
Good.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Next.
Back to the Future.
I've seen Back to the Future.
Back to
Okay.
the Future 2.
Isn't that the Wild West? They're in like the Wild West.
No, that's 3. What happens in
Shit.
2?
I have no idea what happens in 2 then. The 2 is they're in medieval times. I don't fucking know.
No.
yes.
The restaurant.
That's
Back
Bill
to the
and Ted.
past.
And Heath
Whoops.
Ledger's there.
What?
Knight's Tale, right?
All right. Lord of the Rings.
I've seen all the Lord of the Rings movies. Yeah.
Teen Wolf.
Teen.
Hold on,
Oh,
pause.
that's the one where the dude jerks off in the stands at the end of the movie. Michael J. Fox was in it.
what?
That's the whole plot. You got it. You nailed it.
There is a confusing bit at the end of that where
Where a
you
dude
look at a
unzips
guy.
his fly and takes out his dick at there's like a basketball scene at the end.
I don't believe he undoes anything.
No.
I don't think he takes anything out.
He does
Yeah.
make a gesture, though.
He does make a gesture. Yeah.
It's not the most polite of all.
Yeah, I'm hiding in the corner.
Anyway, I actually read. I haven't seen it, but I know there's a basketball game. Michael J. Fox is turning into a werewolf, and his dad is too, and they reveal that at the end of the movie or some shit.
Great.
Spoiler alert.
Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter is a cannibal. He traps people in a house. He has the guy in the well. Push the lotion on the skin, and stuff happens.
You got it.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. We do have something here because he has inference, but he's. So what does Hannibal Lecter do in the house all day?
He's a cannibal. Like I think
He just eats people. He's just.
Oh, but is I don't know if I've seen. Is it Red Dragon? That's like a sequel.
Yeah.
Kind of. Is that one where he's already locked up and he's kind of like talking? I know there's one where they catch him and he's kind of like, this is like, that's all. The movie's basically all flashback
Wait.
with him discussing it from jail.
Is she a great big fat person?
You know
No.
when he
No,
says that
it's
to
Anthony
her,
Hopkins. I
I
know
always
that.
imagine Jodie Foster kind of smiling and nodding and high fiving him like, yeah, she was
she was fat.
huge, man.
Yeah.
Ugh. Jodie Foster can't stand fat girls.
Yeah.
Hates 'em.
Okay. Yeah. Cannibalism happens. and
Cannibalism happens, and
Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter lives in a house and traps people and puts the lotion on skins.
Yes.
While we're talking about Jodie Foster, I think the movie's called Inside Man, where she actually talks with like a feminine voice.
I don't even think I've seen that.
It's about a bank robbery. But yeah, Jodie Foster, feminine voice. It's
So she was acting.
She doesn't have a manly voice or anything.
Come on,
she's got a
dude.
nice voice.
she's a pretty beefy voice, I would say.
I think so. I mean,
It's down there.
How about we agree to disagree on this?
all
one?
right, this once. The Lost Boys.
Oh God.
Here we go.
I'm totally drawing a blank on this.
That's what it's about.
I know.
We were in the town of its filming.
Were we?
Yeah.
That could have been anywhere. We were in a lot of towns, Nick.
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
It was extra special. I was like
I remember
so
that.
like
I just
happy
remember
walking
where.
through the Ferris.
I don't. I got fucking nothing. All I'm thinking is Peter Pan shit,
The
but that's not the
original
Lost
vampires.
Boys. That's something else.
Run with it, Brian.
No, I know, but I would just
I don't
describe
want him to. Yeah.
I would just describe the plot of the movie Hook because that. Wait,
Just
what?
describe the
Who are the
story
kids?
of
Are the
stand-ups.
Lost Boys? Aren't? Is it in Peter Pan? Aren't the Lost Boys the children?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So is the
This-
Lost Boys about those?
I'm gonna say no. It's probably just unrelated and happy coincidence. But
Fine, be right.
sorry, I don't
Big
fucking
Trouble in Little China.
know. Oh God. I want to say this is some sort of crime drama movie.
Yep.
Fuck off. It's like there's the Big Trouble is like it's like a bank heist, and Little China is like
Yeah.
it's I don't know. They're in the Chinatown section of like New York City, and there's a bank heist, and that's the Big Trouble.
That's great.
You hit that nail right on the head.
I know
All
I
right.
did.
Here's another one based on one of our songs, so you don't have a lot of
fuck
excuse.
you.
Predator.
Predator. Okay.
He hasn't seen Predator.
I haven't seen Predator. No, I haven't.
I haven't seen Predator.
Okay, so I know that they're in space. Hold on, I'm just trying to remember the lyrics to the song. That makes it easy. Jesse Ventura.
Yes. What does he do?
They're like space marines. They go into space and they're trapped on a ship, and the Predator. It's one of these typical. They go into space and bad shit happens to people from aliens.
In
That's
space.
what happens.
No one
Bad
can
shit
hear you
happens to people
scream.
from aliens.
Yes. Yeah, aliens kill people, and they're like, "Oh my god, they're killing us!" And then they have to fight him, and then they escape, or they don't.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
it.
Did they ever make it back to Earth?
Hey, Ryan.
No, in fact, they actually ended up trapped on the planet forever.
Hey, what's the first line of the song?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember the lyrics.
U.S. Special Forces go into the jungle.
Jungle. Oh, that's in the jungle of Mars.
Yeah,
yes.
Mars Jungle.
Mars
Space
jungle.
jungle.
Dude, I don't pay. I play drums. I don't care what you're
gold.
yelling about.
What happens to Jesse Ventura?
Yeah.
Struck by a laser.
What are the circumstances of that?
The Predators have a laser thing, and they have that. I know the Predators have like the night vision shit too.
Okay.
And they shoot. Yeah, they make noises. And they shoot Jesse Ventura,
Now,
and then he becomes the mayor of a town.
what's the line "Time to Bleed" about?
That's the Predator yells that because he's like,
Yes.
I'm going to kill
He
everybody.
screams it.
Time to bleed.
Top of his lungs.
It's time to bleed. And then he goes, pew, and hits everybody.
That's it. You
Brian, who framed Roger Rabbit?
There's the rabbits.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the movie's about, but I know that's like half cartoon, half real
There you
people. There's Roger Rabbit. There's Jessica Rabbit. There's some other stuff, and I don't know. I've never seen it, so.
That was a really long way to go about saying you don't know.
I'm pretty sure his costume is in that movie, isn't it? No, maybe it's not.
My
Why would
costume?
I think of that? Isn't Danny DeVito win that?
Oh, you just gave away my costume, Matt? No.
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 Thought he
What are
was.
you
I
thinking
am
of?
shaking
Who am I
my head
thinking
like
of?
you guys can hear that.
Who the fuck am I thinking?
You got more movies for me?
A League of Their Own.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me?
Oh, you love that?
That's his
It's
jam.
a baseball movie. I love baseball.
Baseball.
There's no crying in baseball.
Yes, there is.
One of my cats is
I beg
named
to
after a
differ.
character in that movie. Hooch. There you go.
That's another Tom Hanks
Turner
movie.
and Hooch.
Turner and Hooch.
Yep. Yes, I know Tom Hanks is in that. I know Madonna's in that. I know Gina Davis is in that.
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Macaulay Culkin's in A House Alone. And, oh, wait, I'm confusing this with Richie Rich. Hold on. Because he was in that too, wasn't he?
Okay, that worked out.
Because I just started, I started thinking of the one. There was a scene. The scene from Richie Rich popped in my head where there's a dude. Oh, that's Blank Check. Wow, never mind.
The fact that you've seen those.
Hold on. Yeah, because he's got a bunch of money and then the dude drowns in the pool, but he doesn't. I remember that scene from my childhood for whatever reason. Home Alone. Robbers like try to come into the house, and he's home alone and. Basically, Macaulay Culkin made a ton of money from that, and then he never did anything else.
And then he did a bunch of coke. Macaulay Culkin.
There you go.
He did a ton of other stuff.
Yeah,
And
he did
then
meth and
Meth.
No, he-
Heroin. Heroin.
He did a lot of other movies before he started
Party
his
Animals.
descent.
He
yeah,
was
they
in
were
a-
all awesome. The Good Son was okay.
But I mean, after
was okay.
after his
Elijah
childhood, he kind of dropped off the radar a lot.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, but like after that, he still did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
He was in a whole rash of movies for a while.
Yeah.
Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery. A horror movie where pets come back to life and they're like ghosts of pets, or they're like pet zombies and they scare the shit out of people. Right? Yeah. Totally right.
Yeah.
So did we?
Have we exhausted this yet?
Yeah, it
I
feels
think
like
so,
it's
that we've hit the bottom of the well.
Yeah.
after a promising start. It feels like there's not much here.
Yeah.
Like we got lucky with the Goonies one, and we felt like there was a huge vein of gold to be mined.
I'm sure there
here.
is. You just got to get slightly more obscure and older movie. Like, I don't know.
More obscure.
I don't know. Not more obscure, but like Back to the Future. Come on. Who hasn't seen Back to the Future?
Well, who hasn't seen Jaws?
Who hasn't seen Indiana Jones?
Yeah,
Me.
Dick.
The point is that they're popular and everyone knows what they are, but you don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got to
Joe's
find those
got it.
ones that I haven't seen, like The Godfather. Like I've never fucking seen that.
I had that on my list, and I was like, he's not going to come up with an interesting. He's just going to say Italian mobsters do crime.
For the most part.
What else do they do?
They all like. There's the Godfather. He kills a bunch of the people. Like they're like there's like two different crime families, but there's also like infighting within the families, and then it's like their inner turmoil is tearing their family apart.
Tearing me apart.
Oh man,
Lisa, you're tearing me apart.
hold on. I have a relevant tearing apart thing.
No.
it's gonna
I
take me
can't
a
wait.
minute
No.
to dig it up.
It's been
Stop
stuck in
it.
my head for like the last 2 weeks.
Oh, you
Stop
can't wait
it.
to hear it, can you?
I just can't wait.
Hold on.
No.
It's almost here.
So since
Well,
shaving
I'm
off my
gonna say bye.
beard, I like to rub it on everything. I'm just like, this microphone. I'm just like, My face feels.
He was torn apart!
Hooray!
Yeah, there
Hey,
it was.
thanks, Tom.
Good job.
That was delightful. I don't know why that exists.
I'm not sure either. That's a very good question. Can I stop talking now, please?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
What else are we talking about? What else we need
Please
to
direct
cover?
us to the chimney, because he's shit on a poop.
We're turning into a clip show.
Brian, if
That'll
you
be
don't want
funny
to talk, I have a whole.
us.
I have like 10 minutes of drunk Brian talking on
No, we don't need this.
this. Also, I have a sound file called "Joe doesn't shave his asshole."
What's that one about?
Yeah.
Well, I also have a
What's
bunch
the plot of that sound file?
of stocking
Yeah, it's
things that we recorded in Texas one day aboard with Christopher.
Oh, those are great.
Are they?
They're really. I mean, you should put those up on SoundCloud.
I'll try. Let me see what this one is.
Well, it's not.
That's Christopher of Incinerator.
Space. The only thing that exists is aliens and nothing. When you travel to the back of the black holes, you're dead. Nobody likes the space. It's not coming today.
Oh,
That was the bad one.
yeah, there were a few of them that didn't work out.
There's some good ones though.
Damn it. There's
Nice.
the one where I'm gonna put hot rocks on you.
Yeah,
Do you like to dance? I like to dance all the time to this music. Can you feel the rhythm? That was amazing. Here comes the breakdown. Oh my God. Did you see that move? I just broke my hip.
What is
But I'm not
happening here?
stopping.
What the fuck is happening?
I couldn't be happier right now. I'm on the dance floor. Okay, I'm getting tired of this song. Good. Wow, it stopped immediately. That is a good DJ. Good night, everybody. I'm leaving the club.
Yeah. Rob looks confused because he wasn't with us at the time, but we were in Texas recording these in Christopher of Incinerator's place. Well, he just played on a guitar and made weird noises, and I did the stalking voice. That's the end of the story.
The Hot Rocks one needs to.
Okay, let me find that. It'll take me a second to. Oh,
Scariest thing.
nope, that's not it.
That's the terrorist one.
Yeah.
Terrorist.
Do you like to dance?
Nope. Wait.
Nobody likes to dance.
I think this is
Feel
it.
the holistic energies. Stupid. I'm just kidding. Feel better about yourself as I stick pins in you. I'm gonna put a hot rock on you. You're gonna feel great. You're so dumb. I'm just kidding. Here, smell this. Don't you feel better? Get in this hot pit of mud. It's pretty good, right? You idiot. I'm just kidding. Man, don't you feel relaxed? I'd really like to break your arms. I'm not being serious with you. All I want is for you to relax and pay me. I'll have a giant man rub your back as you're lying down. And you'll ask me to have him do it again. 'Cause you don't know what's good for you. You don't know what to spend your own money on. I call that an opportunity.
What the hell?
Thanks for your business.
That went on a weird tangent.
Yeah, the stocking has very little sympathy for people who are into fun, holistic energies and organic food. We learned that day.
We did.
We learned a lot that day.
Speaking of the stocking, it's almost that time of year, huh?
Yeah, oh my
God
God.
damn
I'm
it!
excited.
Why? Why?
Don't start pretending you're irritated with the stocking, Brian.
I'm just as irritated with the stocking as you are with.
With the Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
But you're not irritated with the stocking.
No, I'm feigning irritation.
Yes, you are.
So the topic of GTA.
Yeah, Joe.
How's the online thing been going?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Not
That's it?
so awesome.
Not so awesome. Okay. Different opinions.
I've
You
actually
talk about it?
I've actually lost interest in it as of late. Yeah, it's obviously I'm not really complaining about it. I think it's for what it is right now. It's really good.
Yep.
but they need to expand on it quickly with some other stuff.
Just looking, Nick and I are both on our phones.
Yeah, I
'cause
was just
neither of
gonna
us
say.
give a shit.
Yep.
The GTA talk starts, and Brian and Joe are.
Yeah,
Nick
well,
and Rob just take out their phones
all
and
right.
politely.
I
let's get
actually
Brian
don't
one
have
more
the money
chance.
to buy a game.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't own it either. I've only played it here.
I don't have a game system.
The fuck's
Piece of
wrong with
shit.
you?
Oh,
I don't even have my own TV.
Whoa.
so would it be?
Do you only read books?
I live in a box.
I only read Kindles.
Hey.
What Nick doesn't understand is that you can have multiple books on one Kindle. He just buys one Kindle, puts one book in each.
Yeah,
and
that's what you do.
and puts them all on a
That's how it
shelf.
Because it's thinner than a book, so it takes up less space.
There you go.
That's
What else am I going to adorn my library with?
Very true.
Multiple Kindles.
Multiple Kindles.
Many leather-bound books.
Books and such.
Appropriate.
What's going on? What can we talk about here?
Do we get any questions this time around?
No, we didn't ask for any.
No.
So we're very prepared.
Well, because the questions don't turn out to be very good a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
they always suck.
It's
You
Fans
High
jerks.
quality questions
Fans
are.
Are you
welcome.
going to go on tour again?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Next question.
How many
When
dicks
are
are
you
in a
gonna-
balls?
Chicago.
I love that video.
When you gonna come to my town?
Quick wrap up.
Quick wrap up. Yeah, we actually what?
So
Hey.
we're looking for suggestions for things to talk about in future podcasts for things that you care about, right? Because you
Yeah.
want to hear us talk about things that interest you.
Because
Yes.
sometimes we flounder just a
yeah.
tad.
We're like a flounder.
Mess-
So if you could
Delicious.
send a message in our Facebook box
We will ignore it.
and send you hateful things.
Shoot us
in
an
return.
email, Facebook message, comment
Yeah.
on something on
And
Facebook.
maybe if we like your things, we'll not give you anything.
What do you want to know about us?
Yeah.
Ugh.
What do you want to hear us talk about?
I'll give you my live story.
Do you want to hear Lich
Begins in
King's
San
thoughts on
Diego.
the economy? No, you don't.
Do you want to hear the stocking come back? Because I kind of do.
Whale's vagina.
Do you want to hear about Tom rant about things he hates about and have us argue with him? Brian and Tom arguing is a great thing. He has things lined up for that.
I
Yeah.
do. I have
But
a
we
bunch of.
didn't,
I have a
get around
bunch
to
of.
that.
I have a list of. I wrote a list of things that irritate me. That
Pepsi's better than Coke. Done.
no,
Whoa,
not
okay.
once, not ever. We don't have to get into that now.
No, we're not going
But
to. I'm just
damn
saying.
it.
This is what could happen.
Rob's-
This is what you
Rob's
could be
really
listening
hungry.
to on future episodes.
This is the kind of
Rob is
radio
shaking
gold you're
podcast.
missing on.
Mosh.
Podcast wash.
Podcast.
Because it's a wash.
Yeah.
So on that note, we need to get practicing and then go to a show
Yep.
at some point.
Fantastic.
Big show
practice.
tonight.
So
old show.
please subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. It's now finally up there. Throw us some money on PayPal if you feel like giving us money. Yeah, send us your questions and bullshit.
Yay!
Yay. On that note, thanks for
Bye.
listening.
On this note, good night. Damn it! I pressed the button and it didn't work.
Tom fucked it up.
It's not the end of the podcast unless you hear.
Reverend, he was torn apart!
We're Lich King, and this has been Podcast Mosh, and you've been listening to Podcast Mosh. Good night, everyone.